Okay, all right. So we are looking at derivative involving logarithm. Okay, so you have to find the derivative of y equal to log the bracket 3x squared plus 2 all exponent 5. So let's look at how to find the derivative. So we have our solution here. So y equal to log 3x squared plus 2 exponent 5. Alright, so we can rewrite this one. If you have log x exponent 2, for example, you can write this one as 2 log x. Alright, so looking at this one, we can rewrite our y. So we have y, to be equal to 5 log of 3x squared plus 2. Alright, so now we are left with finding y prime, or the derivative. So here, there's a rule that we have to apply. Okay, we have looked at that of natural logarithm, exponential functions, and also look at how to differentiate functions involving log. So we have y, for example, equal to log, let's say g of x. The rule says that your y prime is equal to g prime of x divided by the length of the base of the log. Alright, so we have length of the base. Whenever you have a log and the base is not written, we assume that it's to the base 10. So write length 10 times the original function, which is g of x. So times your g of x. Alright. So now the most important thing here is for us to find our g prime of x. Alright. So we have our dy dx to be equal to 5, which is a constant, times d dx of log 3x squared plus 2. Alright, so employing the rule here, we find g prime of x. So here you see that our g of x here is equal to 3x squared plus 2. Alright, so we have to find g prime of x. So our g prime of x is equal to 6x. The derivative of these two will give you 0. So you have our g prime of x to be equal to 6x. So you have to come back to the rule. You have to substitute for these things over here. So your dy dx is equal to your g prime of s. Already we have 5 here, okay, which is a constant, so we maintain our 5. Then g prime of x, which is 6x, on length of the base of the log, which is length 10, times g of x. Now g of x is 3x squared plus 2. So we write 3x squared plus 2. So our dy dx is finally equal to 30x over length 10 times 3x squared plus 2. So this is our dy dx, 30x over length 10 times 3x squared plus 2.